Things are going well in practice. The guys are playing hard. We're competing. The first week was a lot of skill work on both ends of the floor, offense and defensively, not a lot of contact. We kind of, in my mind, I want to really officially start practice from a physical standpoint October the 15th. So first couple of weeks was just really a lot of skill stuff, breakdown drills. Now we're really starting to get after it. A couple guys are sore, a little banged up, but it's part of it.
Had Jordan in here earlier. Can you just talk about your core three you have coming back?
Just excited about him. I think when you talk about Joe McCray, a guy who can score the basketball, he spends a lot of time working on his craft, his offensive skills. He's always had the mentality to be a scorer. Now he's really improved his game to be that scorer. Scores in a variety of ways. And I think he's gotten to the point where his three-point shot, it used to be where he can, 27, 26% three-point shooter. Now he's a guy that you can't leave open from three because he spends that much time. And I think with Jerron Mayman, a guy who's, I guess you would call a jack of all trades, can do a lot of things for your program, can handle the ball at 6'7", 260 pounds, can post up, can make passes, can defend at a high level, and a really good leader. And I think in Jarnell Stokes, who, in my opinion, is one of the best bigs in the country as far as posting, being physical, rebounding the basketball, does a great job in that area. Just being physical, did a great job of losing weight. He's at 260 pounds, and I think his best weight in years past was maybe 270. So he did a great job of shedding off some weight, chiseling his body out, and now you can see the improvement in the way he's jumping and the way he's running.
Coach, for Stokes, what would you hope to see from him as a development point from his first 2 years to this year to take it to the next level?
I think the key for Stokes is he has all the tools. He's one of those guys that, as a big guy, can make plays off the dribble. His 15 to 17-foot jump shot is pretty good. I think for him, the thing we talk about is having that killer instinct, so to speak, to demand the ball every time down, to be an aggressive scorer, to even score the ball with a double team on him, just to be aggressive in every way possible. Because when he's aggressive, we're tough to beat, especially with the perimeter shooters that we have, or at least I think we have.
Jordan mentioned that one of the great things about playoff you is when he gets going with the shots and the threes, you actually get mad at him for not being more aggressive and taking more shots. Can you talk about the tempo you'd like to see it, the shooters you'd like to see it, how you'd like to play out?
Well, I think the thing about being a scorer and being a shooter, when you spend the amount of hours working on your craft and developing your game, then you should be able to showcase it within the game. And like I talked to Jordan about midway through last season, I said, you continue to say you're a scorer, then act like it. I said, I don't know too many scorers that leave a game that shot 7 or 8 shots. You need to get shots up. So, and he understood where I was coming from, and I watched some film with him, told him to change a couple things because I thought he was leaning on his shot a lot. I thought he was shooting too many floaters. I thought he was settling for certain things. And once we watched film, I think he went on a stretch where he was just tremendous in scoring the basketball. But that's the kind of scorer he is. And my thing with a shooter, if you open, shoot the ball. And I just think you do what you do. You spend so many hours in developing your skill and your craft, then do it when the lights come on.
Coach, non-conference still a few weeks away. You guys get in and have a pretty good, healthy non-conference schedule. Can you talk about your objectives in these next few months before we get into conference play?
Well, I think the biggest key, and I try to take pride in scheduling good opponents, home and road, good atmospheres. And teams, I think, from an NCAA standpoint, can help you. Teams with good RPIs, because it's not like it used to be 10, 12 years where you can get 12 preseason games, you can win them by 20, then all of a sudden you go into league play. I think you have to build up your resume preseason-wise going into league play. I think it's flip-flop nowadays. So I think for us, we got to get off to a good start.
And then your view, as we sit here in the middle of October, but of the league this year, and Tennessee's been pushing and right up there with Kentucky and Florida. How do you view the league?
Well, I think it's a great league. I think you have some of the best coaches in the game, some of the best athleticism and talent in the game. I think the coaches do a great job preparing their teams physically, getting ready to play games, having a level of toughness, doing scouting reports, game planning. So I just think it's more than anything it's doing. But with so much turnover, in the last 2 or 3 years, coaching changes. Of course, things, guys leaving programs, coaches coming in, implementing certain styles. Some guys might not be built for that. Coach didn't recruit them for that style. That type of thing happens. So I think, right now, I think the league's in a good place and it's time to move forward.